Jameson and I have remained the very best of friends. My mother considers Jameson a son. Her face just lights up at the sight of him coming through the door. Jameson Stevens French, without a doubt, takes a personal responsibility in making the world a better place. Congratulations, my good friend.
I was opposed to him getting this award, but they wanted to go a different way. They were tired of the good-looking, witty people that have been elected in the past.
Priscilla tells me that Jamie's a little uptight about this evening's event. I'm not sure this evening's event has a whole lot to do with it.
We are climbing Jamie's ladder. Who says breeding doesn't matter? Have you seen my silver platter or my family tree?
He grew up without ever tasting pizza. No one ever explained to him how football works or NASCAR. He's never tasted Budweiser. And while other boys were playing Little League or smoking cigarettes, he was learning the proper use of a salad fork, Latin, and the foxtrot.
Wikipedia says that WASP is an informal term, normally derogatory or disparaging, describing a closed group of high-status Americans, normally of British Protestant ancestry. The term excludes minority groups such as Catholics, Jews, Hispanics, Slavs, blacks, Native Americans, and Asians.
Like most of the people.
Think of all the things he's never had in his life. A used car, for example.
He never changes. He's the Mr. Rogers of conservation. Can you say certified wood products, boys and girls?
You know, all this talk about family trees and being important. Jamie's not like that at all. He really isn't. It's a cover. He's just a humble sports fan like I am. Ladies, go ahead and fix him up, would you please? He's dreaded this moment all his life, but now we need some chips and dip. Yeah. This is the real Jamie we're seeing here. All it's really missing is a Pabst Blue Ribbon. Do we have that?
C'est moi, I'm roasted at last. I've planned this moment for years. It feels so right with you here tonight. Bring out more wine and beers.
I have been waiting for this moment for about 27 years.
I've always known, right down to my bones, they'd hold an event for me. Why would they not? I'm such a big shot, blue blood and a family tree.
Over dinner, when Jamie found out that I'd grown up in Concord, Massachusetts, he asked if I knew about the Concord Antiquarian Society.
If you want to understand every broad leitmotif, every minor current, every augmented tone, every vibration of the symphony that is Jameson French, I can condense it all in one single word. The word is tomato. Here we are in the 21st century with nanotechnology and quantum physics and the Hadron Collider and Facebook, and Jameson still says tomato.
Tomatoes. Okay, we're moving down a different tact.
You eat it in a tomato when you throw it. What my grandmother said.
Yeah, your grandmother also said, you told me, don't trust the Italians, so.
Jameson will tell you about his heirloom tomatoes. Then he'll tell you about his heirloom chickens.
I've had to not only share Jamie with so many nonprofits, I've had to also share him with this other bevy of beauties.
Of course, you know he keeps chickens, but I've never gotten any of the eggs. Now, I'm not bitter, but I'm just saying, Isn't there a law against that kind of stuff?
The city manager told me 10 years ago when I got my chickens that as long as they had names, they're pets. And they all have names.
Does the city manager know that they also have lingerie?
Once, when the kids were all at summer camp, I suggested we escape to Maine for a nice getaway. You know, find that perfect, charming seaside bed and breakfast, have a gourmet dinner, be romantic. What kind of response did I get? I can't. I have to clean my chickens, plant my peas, prune my raspberries, and polish the silver.
When nonprofits on the seacoast have sudden cash disparities, you're the one who'll make the difference. They all cry, oh Jamie, please. You're the only one rich widows love to squeeze them on the knee.
He has been charming older ladies for a very long time.
Many of us know, though, that the girls may like Jamie, but pretty soon it's the girl's mother who's in love with him. Just ask Eileen Foley.
As you often say, that's the wonder of me.
We discovered that Jamie had never owned a t-shirt or a pair of blue jeans.
You say you're just a simple farmer. Grow cukes and beans like you and me. Your seeds are seventh generation. Your chickens roost in luxury.
I'm a fourth generation Czech American myself, which makes me 10 generations short of Jamie and 25 generations short of Jamie's vegetables.
Empty nesting is turning out to be great fun as we lie around in bed together until noon on weekends.
Mr. Spiel describes Yankees as English settlers in New England with connotations of independence, straightforwardness, integrity, community responsibility, the sense of right and wrong, and a combination of shrewdness and frugality.
It's a world where everyone lives to serve, accepts everyone with goodwill, gives with an open heart, returns friendship with compound interest, and goes through life treating every human being with true kindness.
Yes, a kinder man will never know, as thoughtful and as true. That's the wonder of you.
Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. I just like to commend Friends Forever and Joe and company that I thought it was pretty big stuff to branch out of the Catholic thing and the Irish thing and the Italian thing. And it's very nice to have, the last minority group left, the poor WASPs. I think it's very important that we get recognized in these kinds of events. So a little bit of comments on Friends Forever. Probably very few of you here know that in the 70s and the 80s, I was a regular visitor to Belfast. All of us at the time were sort of like, what can we possibly do to make a difference, to make a change in Belfast, in Northern Ireland, in the Middle East, or in other parts of the world? Where are these deep sectarian conflicts exist? It seems overwhelming, and we all go, there's nothing we can do about it. How can we even make a difference? And I love the idea that every individual, whether it's a teenager from Tel Aviv or from the Springfield Road in Belfast or Carrickfergus, or the 50-year-old Rotarian from Portsmouth, can step forward in their own way to feel that they can do something to make the world a better place. And I challenge all of you guys, go on the website, look at it, and see what you can do. I know Priscilla and I are looking forward to hosting some kids for a dinner at our house. I'll show them my heirloom tomatoes and my chickens. At any rate, it's a great program, wonderful organization, and I hope all of you will come away from tonight, besides having a few laughs on me, thinking about supporting this organization. So thank you all, and happy St. Patrick's Day.